What's up, YouTube? We're back at it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Houston Rocket video. The Summer League roster has been announced. I posted a video on my second channel. The link is in the description. I will be live for the first Rockets game, but guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. The Rockets Summer League roster, you know, we've got all four rookies, right? We've got Jalen, we got Elfrid, we got Usman, baby. We got Usman in the Summer League. Like, I don't think you guys are ready for Usman Garuba. Like, I was going to post a video. If you guys want a Usman Garuba, like, scouting video, that type of thing, or a breakdown type video, let me know, because in my film sessions of this guy, even just watching him play USA against Spain, I can tell there's something special there. And I think he's going to help this team tremendously on the defensive end. And if he can just slowly, steadily improve the offense, I think we got a special player. Obviously, I'm a little biased, but Josh Christopher, I can't wait for his I can't wait for his Summer League performance, because I have a feeling he is going to be in the G League for majority of the season. Now, the reason of that, Josh Christopher averaged about 14 points a game at Arizona State, and he did it shooting the ball horribly. He shot like 41% from the field, and he shot 30% from deep. So he is definitely more of a finisher, more of an attacker. And so the concern with Josh Christopher, you know, the NBA scouts or whatever, is that opposing teams are just going to make him shoot the ball and force him to shoot and not be able to drive. So I'm really excited to see Josh Christopher and what he's made of, because I know he has a lot of potential on the offensive and defensive end. I know my boy Gio made a video on him today. I got to watch that, because Josh Christopher, he's got potential. That's the best part. All these Rocket guys have potential. In today's video, I want to talk about how the new look roster is going to be and just how far we can go. In yesterday's video, I pointed out how the Rockets definitely have a chance at making the playoffs. And then we see the Summer League roster today, and it's been like kind of like a breath of fresh air, because after the first day of free agency, the Rockets haven't made any moves. And I don't anticipate them to make any signings. I think if they were to do anything, it would be a trade. Definitely, I think they're done with the signings right now. If they do a signing, I think it'll be very low-key. But back to the Summer League roster, one player I'm really excited to watch is Matthew Hurt. I know I haven't talked about him much on the channel, so I want to get that out of the way here. He's 6'9", believe he's a power forward out of Duke. He led the ACC in scoring. This guy can knock down threes at a high level, and he's 6'9". So to me, it's perfect. I think that if he has a good Summer League performance, he'll definitely have an opportunity here on the Houston Rockets. My one concern right now with the Rocket squad moving forward is that we've got just guys who probably don't really have much, like, they're not going to be a part of the team long term. Guys like Eric Gordon, I made a video about him earlier today. Guys like Daniel House Jr., they're just not going to be a part of the squad for a long time. So they're really going to eat up minutes for the younger players. However, that's what a lot of the rookies are here to do, is develop and progress. They're not out here to put up 20 points a game every single night in their rookie season. They're here to learn. They're here to improve and just kind of get into the flow of the NBA style. So I've seen a lot of comments about, you know, Elfrid Sengun having a breakout season. I don't think that'll happen right out of the gate. I mean, he's a 6'9" offensive stud. He's definitely got to improve on the defensive end. He weighs about 235 pounds. He can shoot the three. He's going to improve his three-point shot, I have a feeling, because he looks like a good shooter. But he's just so versatile on the offensive end that he is really one of the focus points on the Houston Rockets Summer League squad, just because, I mean, he just won the Turkish League MVP. So everyone has their eyes on Elfrid, and I can't wait to see him play. I honestly can't wait to see him play. Lastly, in the rookie class, we'll talk about in depth Jalen Green, because first off, not too many people are excited about Jalen Green wearing the number 0. I think it's dope. I understand people wanted Daniel House to give up his number, but that's not going to happen. So Jalen Green got the number 0. I think it's actually super cool. Jalen Green is going to be dope. Steven Silas raved about him today, said he has a lot of quiet confidence or silent confidence. I think Jalen's going to impress a lot of people here in the Summer League. I anticipate the hype to be there every single game for the Rockets, and I anticipate him to live up to the hype in all four. I believe we play 4 summer league. We might play 5, but I believe we play 4 summer league games till they move it on to the elimination bracket. But this rookie squad, I would definitely give the overall draft class rating, honestly, probably an A- or an A because of the Jalen Green pick. I mean, Elfrid was a good trade up. I think they got away with a steal. Usman Garuba is a little bit more of a long-term project. Hopefully he can improve offensively, but defensively he might be able to come into the league and just make an immediate impact, like very low-key. He might be able to just, because he played overseas, he might come in like Jae'Sean Tate and just be NBA ready because he's already had that experience. The good news is these guys are just super young. And now the old heads on the roster are guys like John Wall, who I just made a video about. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. Just made a video on John Wall because I got a lot of mixed comments about that, honestly. A lot of people think that 20-9 wasn't a good season. I don't understand it. He didn't shoot the ball necessarily well, but John Wall has never shot the ball necessarily well in his career, especially from deep. He's not a great three-point shooter. He gets the job done. He's elite in the pick and roll, provides good defensive support. I would say John Wall, to me, is the least of my concern. I'd rather focus on guys like Danuel House because I think they're going to eat up. He's going to eat up minutes for guys like Jae'Sean and KJ Martin, maybe even Anthony Lamb. Although you could argue Danuel House is probably better than Anthony Lamb playing wise. So Anthony Lamb, we got a lot of questions about Anthony Lamb. I made a video, a lot of you guys give me crap about. I made a video when Anthony Lamb first signed with the Rockets that he's going to be a stud, and he just disappointed in a lot of games for the Rockets. So I still have a lot of potential for him because I remember watching him at Vermont and he was a scoring stud. So he'll be in the summer league roster as well, but that's what I worry about. Danuel House is just eating up a big chunk of minutes. However, he's 27, or actually he might be 28 right now. He's going to have value. He'll always have value. So outside of those two guys, you've got Eric Gordon. I made a video about Eric Gordon on my second channel today, and that's my biggest question mark. Although a lot of you guys, my opinion on Eric Gordon is a hot take. I think Eric Gordon should be off the roster immediately. I think it won't happen until the regular season starts because he's got to get his value up. He's only played in about 60 or so games, just barely over 60 games in the last 2 years. However, we all remember 2 years ago when he got injured, pretty much the worst season of his career, came up clutch in the playoffs, as he always has in a Houston Rocket uniform. But then last year, his season got cut short because of injury. However, because of just a totally different injury, which sucks, man, because I bet if Eric Gordon didn't get injured for the rest of the season, he probably would have been traded because the way our roster was assembled, and if he was starting with Kelly Olynyk, I mean, he's going to average 20 points per game. He averaged 17.8 off the bench in like 26, 28 minutes a game. So I think if he didn't get hurt, he probably would have been traded because teams would have been like, oh yeah, Eric Gordon can really hoop. I mean, this guy's a former 6th Man of the Year award winner. Like, he's a baller. Lastly, we have DJ Augustin. And this one's really interesting. He's not going to be a part of the roster long-term, in my opinion. However, the veteran mentality, the veteran mentorship that he can provide the young, very young Rocket guards, I think might be worth it to hold on to until the trade deadline. That might be what happens because he's got several years left on his contract. He's not making much money. That's not the issue with DJ. It's just that I believe he's 33 years old. He might be 34 now, but he's just a little on the older side. And when you compare it to the guards we have right now, Armoni Brooks, I just don't think Kyrie Thomas, I don't think that they're going to unload him because they didn't get in a replacement for him at the draft. They didn't pick up a backup free agent. They didn't draft any backup point guards. So to me, DJ Augustin might actually be on the roster the whole season. Honestly, not even a horrible idea, especially if Armoni and Kyrie Thomas are more shooting guards. Then we definitely need a backup point guard to help get the ball to guys like Jalen Green, get the bucket to guys on our bench squad like KJ Martin. I mean, KJ is about to have an incredible season. Let me tell you, he is looking great in workouts. He's about to go off. He's about to go absolutely off in summer league. I promise you. KJ Martin, I just don't think that Armani and Kyrie Thomas, from the 5 games we saw of Kyrie, and then Armani just isn't that good of a distributor, that DJ might be the solution for the whole season. Just because, yeah, he's super old. He's not that old, but he's pretty old. He should hold value because he doesn't get injured, and he's an extremely reliable and extremely consistent backup point guard that I think he will always, for the next year or two, have some sort of trade value. It shouldn't be an issue that he is on the roster. However, he is one of the older, if not the old, he might be actually the oldest Houston Rocket player on the roster at this moment. Daniel Theis, I don't classify him right there. He hasn't hit 30 yet. Daniel Theis is not the end of the world. They got him for what, $9 million a year. It really isn't. There's a team option in the last season. I know I wasn't big on Daniel Theis when it first happened, but I've really come around to it. I think he's a good, gritty player. And, you know, every team, you guys pointed out, every team needs veterans. Every team needs that guy who's been in the playoffs. He's done all the dirty work. He's willing to do all the dirty work. And like I said, the best part about picking up Daniel Theis is that he is going to take the beating from Christian Wood every single night. Like, he's the one who's going to take the beating. So this Houston Rockets squad, I think the new look roster is going to be a massive improvement, not only just statistically, but even just the eye test next season. We have 4 new rookies coming in. 3 of them are pretty much guaranteed a spot on the roster every single night with minutes. And I think the Theis signing, everyone's going to just progress and develop. A healthy John Wall, a healthy Eric Gordon. I think this Rocket squad is honestly going to surprise a lot of people. So that's going to be it for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the sub button. If we could get this video to 100 likes, that would be awesome. But the most important thing about this video, go ahead and comment down below what player you are most excited to watch at the Summer League. For me, honestly, it might be Şengün. It might be. Otherwise, it would be Jalen Green. So that's it for today. Peace.